I'd be happy to speak more about the over $100 million in contracts that this government gave to McKinsey and Company. But my question tonight is specifically on behalf of the families who have been devastated as a result of the opioid crisis, and it's about the role McKinsey played. This member wants us to believe that it's a tinfoil hat conspiracy to suggest that McKinsey played a role in fueling the opioid crisis. McKinsey had to pay a settlement of over $500 million because of their role in supercharging the opioid crisis. And the member surely cannot be so fundamentally ignorant about the history of that crisis or about the massive settlements that this company has had to pay in the United States to spread that nonsense here in the House of Commons. The reality is that McKinsey provided detailed advice to Purdue Pharma on how to supercharge the opioid crisis. They did it at the same time as Dominic Barton, who was leading McKinsey, was also advising the Prime Minister's Growth Council. A very simple question that they have refused to answer, and I'll ask it again. Were there conversations about opioid policy between the Government of Canada, between the Prime Minister, and those working at McKinsey? Yes or no?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Mr. Speaker, what I'm talking about is how it is that this particular member, but the Conservative Party of Canada, is taking a situation like the opioid crisis, which is killing people from virtually coast to coast to coast, and how they're trying to take advantage of such a sad circumstance, a sad issue that has been devastating to families and friends of people that have endured overdoses, and making it into a political issue and trying to not necessarily blame McKinsey Company, but rather try to tie a connection between the Government of Canada and the Prime Minister to that company and to Dominic Barton. That's what the Conservatives is trying to do, and they're trying to take the situation of the opioid crisis. I say that is shameful. If he's genuine and the Conservative Party really want to contribute to the debate in terms of this type of behavior of contracts, they would be better off to raise the issue in the Standing Committee and bring it forward and see if we can change the regulations so that future contracts that the civil service puts out